How was your childhood like?
Lucknow is where my grandparents are, both sides. So that was like all summer holidays were spent in Lucknow.
Is he the boss? You're the boss.
We're bosses in our own territories.
Is there any nice memory that you have of a family holiday in the US?
Niagara Falls was one of the best vacations we did as a family.
How do you divide business and family time?
Work always comes home. It's something you can't do anything about.
Did you focus on healthy eating?
We almost always ate ghar ka khana. And I still believe that. Ghar ka khana is the best kind of khana.
Is there any other place that you go for spiritual tourism?
We go to Rishikesh a lot.
One destination you're dying to visit as a family?
Masai Mara.
What's your go-to travel snack?
Makhanas.
Hello and welcome to Club Mahindra Presents Magical Memories in association with the Indian Express. I'm your host Kriti Rajvanshi, and today we have an incredible guest with us. She has been transforming the way families embrace healthy living. Please join me in welcoming the co-founder of Organic Tattva, Kriti Mehrotra. Kriti, thank you so much for being here today with us.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for having me.
I'm very excited today and the viewers as well to know more about your brand and how you got to where you are, and also all the magical memories behind that. You have a business with your husband, you have co-founded the company with him. So tell us a bit about the company, Organic Tattva, the brand.
So we started Organic Tattva around 12 years back. My husband comes from a business background, so we went to exports of handicrafts. But he has a passion for food. So we decided we wanted to do something with food. We explored a few options, decided that organic, healthy living is something that we feel very passionate about. And so explored further and started this brand.
So it was your idea or his idea too?
I think both of us did a lot of research and concluded to this. The brand name was my idea.
What does it mean?
Tattva actually stands for the elements of nature, your earth, water, ether. So those elements coming together as like a pure form of food. Yeah. So really, Organic Tattva is all about a wholesome, holistic life.
Oh, that's a nice name. Yeah. But let's go a bit back in time. You were born in Jamshedpur.
Yes.
And you also lived in Lucknow.
Yes.
How was your childhood like? Do you have any nice memories? Or
so I have a younger brother as well. So we were born in Jamshedpur. We moved around a lot. We went Bangalore, Lucknow. Lucknow is where my grandparents are, both sides. So that was like all summer holidays were spent in Lucknow. So we traveled not so much in India, but I think whatever it was Nani house, Dadi house, shuffling between those. So in US, we explored a lot of other cities. We went to Vegas, we were in Mexico, New York. So that's where we explored a little bit more.
You have one sibling and you did more family holidays in the US and you have more memories of that.
Yes.
Any favorite place of yours, any nice memory that you have of a family holiday in the US that you can share with us?
I think Niagara Falls was one of the best vacations we did as a family. It's beautiful.
Did you have a family tradition? Did you plan out the holidays before going a lot, or just like a random, let's go, it's a weekend, so let's go somewhere?
Yeah, it mostly just works like that.
Yeah.
So whenever there was a long weekend, we would say, okay, let's just book our flights. Let's go somewhere as a family, spend some time. Because, dad was working all the time. He was also traveling a lot for work. So it was hard to squeeze time in, but we managed to get some vacations out. Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah. And then you worked in the US.
I did work for a few years before I moved back.
Okay. And it was in a finance job, I believe?
Yeah. I was in corporate finance. I was working as a business analyst.
Did you get enough time to unwind and take mini trips or holidays as a corporate person?
I did a lot of holidays with my friends back then. So every weekend we would get away, go trekking. We were in California, so it's a beautiful place.
Wow.
So every weekend we would go trekking, mountain climbing, lots of different activities that we had, which we did there.
Wow. Yeah. And then you moved to India.
Yes.
The moving to US and then moving back to India, did you face any cultural shock, or did the dynamics of family or friends, traveling with friends, did all of that change?
A little bit, yes. So my friends obviously were back in the States, but I had been wanting to move back to India. Moved into a joint family, which was very different from the nuclear family that I was from. But everybody was so welcoming and so warm. It gave me that wholesome feeling that I guess I had missed out on for the past many years.
I can imagine a lot of more people in the house than before.
Yeah.
Does that mean more family activities as well?
Yeah, we did a lot of trips as a family. So Rohit's family is quite large. So it's his father and his father's brother also. We all live under the same roof.
Oh.
So every time there was a vacation, we would, go off to the hills or to the beaches. Rishikesh is a favorite spot. We'd still just pick up and go to Rishikesh anytime. Jim Corbett is very close to where we are. We did a lot of trips as family.
You still do that now after having a business?
It's a little bit less now because we don't have so much time.
So that's it. So I want to come to that. It's very interesting because you're one of the few co-founders who have co-founded a company with your partner. And that is not so normal. There are few entrepreneur couples out there, but not so much as, two friends co-founding a company. How does that work? Because is it, I'm so curious to know. You live with the person, and how do you divide business and family?
Work always comes home. It's something you can't do anything about. But I try to, set the boundaries that, okay, we've got to make some time for the kids. We've got to make some time for just having normal conversations and not always having to talk about work. It's difficult because you don't know the boundaries, because you're working together, you're discussing the same kind of things, you're going through the same issues every day. So it becomes a little difficult, but it takes a lot of struggle to manage it.
Are there any tips that you can give in terms of balancing that aspect, because it's not normal, right? In a way, and it's difficult when you start.
It's difficult. It's very difficult to work with your husband because you almost it's working with a boss, right? You're living with your boss, which becomes very tough. But we manage.
Is he the boss? You're the boss.
We're both bosses in our own territories.
And it's very interesting that you both decided to start an organic food company. Why specifically organic food?
I think 10, 12 years ago, organic was a very upcoming phenomenon. And in the States, I had seen that, everybody's talking about organic and vegan life. And then we also wanted to do something different, do something more cleaner in terms of food. Given all the adulteration that's going on with food, we wanted to really bring out cleaner food and a healthier lifestyle for our customers. So I think that's why we opted for organic.
Was that inspired from your childhood and upbringing? Did you focus on healthy eating?
We almost always ate ghar ka khana. And I still believe that. Ghar ka khana is the best kind of khana. It's the healthiest form of food that you can have. And my kids also, they know. They won't eat out so much. They're not into junk food. They know that ghar ka khana means dal chawal is like my pet food that I want to come and have.
And now you have such an amazing company who makes such tasty organic food. Of course, your kids will prefer that over junk food, right? But then kids are kids. And then the aspect of you being parents as well comes. You travel for business and you travel with family for holidays. How do you find a distinction between the two?
So for work, when we travel for work, it's mostly for trade fairs and, for sales meetings. Rohit does most of the traveling for sales. I usually go for the trade shows. But apart from that, we do try to make it a point to do at least 2 to 3 trips with the kids every year, whether it's abroad or in India. And that's mostly planned out by my older one. So he'll make an itinerary of what he wants to do, all the adventure stuff, all the activities he wants to do. Rohit and I would love to have a peaceful, serene holiday at the beach, but that doesn't end up happening. We do a lot of touristy things as well, just because of the kids.
I think that's the dilemma every parent goes through. They just want to chill and relax on the beach, but the kids want to do all the adventure sports. What kind of activities do your kids like to do on holidays?
So we love going for safaris. We like water sports, any kind of adventure parks. Some kid stuff, zoos.
There's a lot to see in India as well. Is there any recent trip you took with the family?
We were in Bali recently.
Oh, nice.
Last August we were there, and we did the whole zoo and safari there, and then we did beach as well. So we got a few days to relax on the beach, and then few days of activities with the kids. So that was a good balance that we got.
That's a nice way to balance a nice holiday with the family where everyone is happy. The kids are happy, you're happy.
It's more important that the kids are happy.
Is it?
Otherwise, it's a torture for us.
No, I can imagine that. Is there any other place that you go for spiritual tourism?
We go to Rishikesh a lot, but just we'll do the Ganga Aarti there. We went to Kerala also. We went to a few temples in Kerala recently.
Also, how do you find the time to travel so much? And also when you're traveling with your business partner, how's that like?
So during trips, we try to make it a point to not discuss business. So 2-3 days, and that's barely what we get. It's just 2-3 days. We try to make it all about just finding that peace of mind and relaxing and spending time with the kids, because we don't get to do that as much when we're working every day.
Yeah. And do you do any specific activities to help you just unwind and focus more on family and not, apart from not talking about work?
Just activities, just touristy things, visiting different places where we are, eating out, enjoying, the local cuisine.
That is a very interesting point, the local cuisines. You are in a food business. And then when you travel and you try other local cuisines, do you also try organic food there, or?
If it's available, we do.
Yeah.
We'll go to the shopping centers there and pick up, the local made foods and just try to see how it is. We're vegetarian, so options are limited. But we do try the local stuff there whenever we go.
And then your brand ambassador is Vikas Khanna. And you recently went to his restaurant
in Dubai.
How was that like?
It was very nice. So he hosted us there with our distributors. Some of our very, precious clients were there with us, and it was wonderful. He spent a lot of time with us. He served us. It's always great. He's such a humble person. It's always a pleasure to just be around him.
Did he cook for you?
He didn't cook, but he was there with us. He was just hosting us there.
Have you tasted anything that he's made?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you're so lucky.
It's so good.
Is it great?
The menu at Kinara is amazing. You have to try. Even his restaurant Bungalow is coming up very well.
Oh, nice.
So that's in New York.
That's in New York.
It's one of the best restaurants in New York right now.
And you've lived in the Gulf as well.
For a year.
And you travel to Gulf for business.
Yes.
For food fairs.
Yes.
Is that like a family? Does the entire family go with you?
No, it's just Rohit and I.
It's just you. It's just you both.
But we have taken the kids a few times to Abu Dhabi. So they've got a nice place for kids. They've got Legoland and Ferrari World. So kids love being there.
Nice. And did you try? Apart from the food fairs, do you try other local fairs or any other activity while you're there when you get time off of your business?
Normally, when we go for work, we don't get so much time off.
Yeah.
Maximum, what we do is try any new restaurants that have come up, any new cafes, or we go to the supermarkets just to see, what's going on in terms of the kind of food that's available. How is organic category doing? Do a little bit of that kind of research when we travel alone. With kids, we enjoy a lot more.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think what I get so far is because you're traveling with your partner, who's also your business partner. So, of course, the work trips are so focused on work.
Yeah.
And I love how focused you both are. Like, if you're traveling to Gulf for food fairs, you do research about
Yeah, it's important. So, wherever we go, it's all about seeing if your brand has a potential in that market. Even if we go to Thailand, if we go to Bali, we'll go to the markets and see, are people talking about organic? Are people living that kind of a sustainable life? That means your product will work there as well. So that's always important. Rohit was in US recently, and he did a lot of study in the supermarkets to see what kind of products are being sold, what exactly in organic is what people are picking. So he does a lot of that research.
But then do you ever switch off or want to switch off that we don't want to go out there and do research in a grocery shop? We just want to do...
As I said, that happens when we were with kids.
Only with kids?
Yeah, with kids.
Because sometimes when you travel, you have a list of places you want to see that you saw on Instagram. And that's such an Instagrammable place. We have to go there. Those kind of thoughts don't come.
Those are my solo trips that I do with either my sister or, my friends. Then we do the Instagrammable things. Like when I went to Banaras, that was just me and my sister-in-law.
Oh.
And we went to all the places that was on the list of that blogger, and we tried everything. So that I get to do when I do more of a solo traveling.
Is it worth it though, following a list of all the famous?
Some places are very hyped,
Yeah,
but some are really good.
I feel that. Because it's all about the angle and the lighting as well, right?
Yeah.
When people go, all these influencers, they
I think that's the key. The more influencers talk about it, the more people go and try that place. But sometimes it's very overhyped.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So these solo trips that you take with your sister-in-law
or anybody else,
yeah,
it happened to be with her this time, but normally it could be with a friend or.
How often is that?
Like once a year.
That's still quite good.
Bad.
That's actually still good because you're a full-time businesswoman and you're a mother.
Yeah.
And you have an entire household to run. And that you take out time to travel with someone that's just, I mean, how do you do it?
I have to do it for my own sanity. No, it's important also. It could be for any reason. It could be for a wedding or it could be for anything. But just taking that little bit of time out from, my husband and family and home. And it's very important to have that.
That's so important.
Yeah.
What about Rohit? Does he do the same?
He's always solo traveling.
He's always solo traveling.
For work, he's always solo traveling.
I mean, apart from work, does he take like a...
He did. He recently went to Kumaon. He stayed at a place with no electricity, no appliances, and no network. So he was out of zone for 3 days, and he loved it.
Can you imagine yourself doing that?
I don't think so.
Why?
I need to be calling my kids and knowing what's happening.
Well, just for like a day, those.
For a day, yeah.
I mean, you have your family to take care of them, so you don't have to worry so much.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can do that with kids. You can't go off grid.
No.
At all.
It's not so easy.
No, yeah, I can imagine. That was so interesting to know all about your travels and how you manage time between work and with family. And now we have a fun segment. It's a rapid fire round. So Club Mahindra rapid fire round, where I'll ask you fun, quick questions about travel and food and just say whatever comes to your mind first. Sure. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. What's your go-to travel snack?
Makhanas.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
One destination you're dying to visit as a family?
Masai Mara.
Best local cuisine you've ever tried while holidaying?
Thai food.
I do love Thai food. Yoga by the beach or trekking in the hills?
Trekking.
One thing you always pack for a family holiday?
Lots of nuts, homemade snacks.
A guilty pleasure holiday meal?
Again, Thai food.
If you could teleport anywhere right now, where would you go?
Maybe Rishikesh. I haven't been there in a long time.
One dish you always try in every new destination?
I try the local cuisine there, definitely.
If you could create one organic Tattva product inspired by your travels, what would it be?
I think maybe some curries of the world or something. Different curries from different places.
The one healthy habit you never skip, even on vacation?
Loading up on fruits. That's very important to keep your gut health going, especially when you're eating out a lot.
What's harder to resist, desserts or street food?
Depends. If I'm in India, street food. If I'm abroad, desserts.
That's actually a very good answer. India street food is like the best.
Yeah,
you can't beat it. You can't get it anywhere. Yeah. If you could have dinner with any chef in the world, who would it be? Apart from Vikas Khanna.
I think the next one would be maybe Ranbir Brar. I do love his cooking.
Your ultimate comfort food after a long trip?
Dal chawal.
Dal chawal is like, I think it's the staple food for every Indian.
Yeah. You come back home, you want either khichdi or dal chawal.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree. Well, that's it. That was a quick rapid fire round and you did great.
Thank you.
Now we have another small game.
Sure.
It's called Flashback Frames. We'll show you a couple of photos from your travels and you will tell us, anything, any memory that comes to your mind regarding that trip. Where was it taken? Who's in it? Just anything about it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Good. Yes.
Okay. So this is the first photo.
This is from Kumbh.
What's happening in this moment?
We're walking towards the ghat here.
To take the dip.
Yes.
Right before the dip. This is the moment before.
This is before we took the boat to the Sangam.
Can we have the next photo, please?
This is a place that we stopped at. This is called Jatayu. It's in
Yeah.
Kerala. It's beautifully come up. I think one of the best tourist places in India. You must visit.
What's happening in this moment? You've done seeing the place?
We're done seeing the place, and we're about to just head back. So we clicked a picture before leaving, and that's Jatayu in the back lying down. So they say that is the place where when
He
Jatayu
fell.
was killed,
He fell. He fell. Can we have the next photo, please? Ooh, where is this?
This is Thailand. So we went 2 years ago. I think it's Phuket. I think
And you're with
the kids.
with the
yeah,
kids
with
and
the
your
kids.
husband.
Yes.
And I love the t-shirts that you guys wear. It's so holiday, floral and very peachy. It's such bright, nice colors to holiday with. Any nice memory from that trip that you have?
I think we actually rented a yacht, and it was like a personal yacht we had, and we went to the different islands around, and it was beautiful. Just the water is so clear and blue, and then we went snorkeling. So I think the kids really enjoyed the trip. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and the skies are beautiful there. Can we have the next photo, please?
That's Bali. That's Bali last year. So this is a little shopping area that they had. So we would just step out of the hotel, go there during the evening for dinners.
Any nice memory from that trip?
Bali again, as I said, it was nice and relaxing for us, and plenty of things for kids to do as well.
This is after you did the shopping, or it's before you're about to go shop?
Last night. This is our last night after we had dinner.
Next photo, please. Oh, this is such a cute photo.
This is again Thailand from 2 years ago.
So your kids and you.
Yes.
What's happening there?
Just enjoying the beach.
Just enjoying the beach. Any memory that you can share? Anything else from there?
Thailand is a beautiful place. I think if any time of the year you go, I think it's so easy to fly there also. If you don't want to do a trip in India, Thailand is conveniently located. 2.5 hours you're there. So beautiful place to go to.
That's great. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing all the lovely memories. Those photos look amazing. And I think the last one was taken by Rohit.
Yes.
This is very nice, very beautiful. He's a great photographer. Very good.
Thanks.
So we have a small gift hamper for you from Club Mahindra.
Great. Thank you so much.
As a thank you for taking your precious time out and sharing your memories with us, magical memories with us. Just before we wrap up the show, our viewers who are watching would love to know just a few tips and advices from you. You are a woman leader, businesswoman, and a family woman. Is there any message that you would like to give to other women who want to do the same or who aspire to be a businesswoman and a family woman, or just be a businesswoman? Any advice or message?
I think what's very important is to just find a right balance. So, any new business requires a lot of your time. You really have to find time for yourself because that'll again help you focus more when you are back. So travel, take some time off, just take a weekend off, do whatever it takes to keep yourself calm and focused. Secondly, don't be afraid to ask for help. Like my parents live close by and I'm lucky enough to have them here. So every time I need help taking care of the kids or managing my house, I always go and ask for help. And that really assures me when I'm traveling that, somebody's there, somebody's home taking care of the house.
That is so important, having that family support and just being surrounded by people who care,
of course,
and will be there for you no matter what. So important. And what about one advice that you would want to give to couples who want to either start a business together or are already in the process? Any advice or tip how to be with a partner?
Work as a team. I mean, it's always great. See, you were working with, just think of it as working with your best friend. You're working as a team, and it's always better. You get more places when you work together rather than trying to do something alone. So always, take it as a team, do things as a team, and it's always a joint effort.
Kriti, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It was lovely speaking with you. And to our viewers who are watching, thank you so much for being with us. Stay tuned, and until then, keep making magical memories.